guys, welcome back to my channel. Andy's here with me, obviously. If you guys are new to my channel, this is my husband, and my name is Emily. The last video that you guys saw was like a long time ago, I feel like. I think I posted it maybe 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago now. And it was our Utah and Vegas trip. So I haven't vlogged since then because we went to North Carolina and Ohio for Thanksgiving. Now today, what is today? December 11th. So we decorated for Christmas, as you guys can see behind us. I wanted to decorate a lot sooner, but I was super busy and I had this crazy class that really sucked and was taking up a lot of my time. So I just really didn't have time to decorate for Christmas, and Andy didn't want to do it with me. So
she's lying.
He didn't want to do it soon, and I had all my fall stuff out, so I had to put all that stuff away. And I also had to go through all my Christmas stuff that was in the garage. So I took a few clips of me going through those bins in the garage, so I'll insert those here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go through all the Christmas stuff now. But look at Jax. He's so cute. What you doing, Bobby? What are you doing? I took down all of our fall stuff, except I need to put those. I just store them in there because that's where they end up going anyways. But, how's this? So, basically I have like a bunch of tubs in the garage and I just need to go through them all. So I'm going to put on a jacket because it's probably super cold out. So this is the fall stuff that I need to put away. That's actually like completely full, so I need to figure out where to put that wreath and then my outside stuff. But literally all of this is Christmas. I think maybe some of it might be like Halloween, but almost positive that all of that is Christmas. Those two, that's like hurricane stuff. That's like keepsakes and stuff. And then there's a Christmas tree in that, Christmas tree in that. That's our stocking thing that my mom made, a little Christmas tree, and that thing's a Halloween thing. So but I'm gonna take all these down and go through all of them.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
So yeah, I was going through all those bins because my mom gave me a ton of Christmas stuff, and I ended up getting rid of like 2 bins and only ended up putting out like, I definitely didn't put out as much as last year, right? So it just looks too cluttered when I have everything out because our house really isn't that big. This tea is really hot. But our house really isn't that big, so it just looks cluttered if I have all of it out. So yeah, and then we put up the tree, and we literally only took like maybe 2 clips of us putting it up. So here's that. Alright, so it's much later in the day because Andy apparently had a football game that I didn't know about. But I got my Christmas jammies on, and Andy does not have his Christmas jammies on. But we're gonna put the tree up now, and then I guess I'll decorate later. So, here we go. Anything you do, I'm keeping it in.
Alright.
Alright, let's roll.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
So yeah, that was us like halfway putting up the tree. We ended up doing it within like 2 nights because we were just tired and didn't feel like doing it all at once. And I was planning to film like us putting up the tree and decorating all in one night, but it just took way longer and I ended up decorating around the house the next day. So I ended up showing you guys what the house looks like. I filmed that earlier today while the sun was still up. So I'll insert that footage here. Okay, so I figured I would show you guys all the Christmas decorations now that we have them all up. Starting here in the living room. Here's our Christmas tree and our stockings. So I'm pretty sure that these two I think I got from like Target or Walmart or something. Those are the dogs, and then those ones are from the Hearth and Hand Magnolia at Target. So yeah, those are those. This is me and Andy's. The dogs are outside acting a fool, so let me let them in. Come on. I don't know why it's so yellow, but I have all the lights on because it's kind of getting dark out since it gets dark so freaking early now. But here's our tree. We've had this tree for 2-3 years now. So yeah, it's not like pre-lit or anything, but I just made the bow on top. And then we just wrapped the garland around. We didn't put as many ornaments on as we usually do because, I don't know, we got lazy and we just decided not to. But here's like our first Christmas when we were married. I made this one with my cameo. My sister got me that one. We got this in the Smoky Mountains, Ohio State, because obviously. And then this is Jax's ornament from his first Christmas. I need to put his name on it and the year before I forget what year it was. But I made that out of salt dough. And Daisy's isn't up there because hers is right here. I never painted it last year when it was her first Christmas, so I decided to paint it this year. And so it's finishing drying. And then I'm gonna put her name on it. And then I need to poke a hole through it so I can tie a thing on it so it'll hang. But it's just salt dough. It's super easy to make. If you look up like salt dough ornament on Pinterest, it'll come up. But yeah, that's our tree. And then our tree skirt, focus. And then yeah, that's our tree skirt. I actually made that out of burlap. I need to like cut some of the things off just from it being in storage. It kind of gets a little messed up. But yeah, I made that out of burlap. I got a bunch of it at Hobby Lobby and then just sewed it. I think I sewed it to like felt underneath of it, and then I tied it in the back. So, and then these are just blankets that I have that I put on our blanket ladder. I have the Christmas Young Living essential oil going. And then these are actually like ornament or stocking hooks, but I just have them there because you can't tell. And then this is something that I used to put in our dining room table, but nobody goes in there, so I figured I'd put it in here because this is where everybody goes anyways. And then I just put some like ornaments in that thing, and then in that one over there. Then I put a red bow on the wreath that I always have up there. I wanted to put like garland or something up there, but I don't have any, so I honestly just haven't made it to the store to buy any. So, but I do want to put garland up there, like maybe pre-lit or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the living room area. Oh, and this stocking thing my mom actually made for us, so it's pretty simple to like DIY if you wanted to. In the kitchen, I didn't really decorate that much just because I don't really have that much, but I always put these red mugs out during Christmas time. And then I think really the only Christmassy thing is this thing that we won at the Christmas party, so I'll probably do something to that basket after we eat all the goodies in it. And then this hand soap that I have, it's just like a winter rose. And I know, Daisy, you're hungry. And then we also won this sign. And then I always put these little Christmas tree looking things, this little present looking thing, and then the Noel sign. And then I always have a candle up there. And then here's like an advent calendar, I guess. This is actually pretty old. My mom gave that to me. So we just move this as we go. Comment down below if you count going this way or if you count going this way. We count going this way, so we could say like, I think there's 11. No, I think there's 14 days left now. But we count this way, saying like there's 14 days left till Christmas. So, but let me know. And then I didn't really do anything in the bathroom. Besides I put some ornaments in there and then put out the Bath & Body Works scented hand soap. And then I need to do something with this because I just have the cotton in there right now. I was gonna get some like maybe like Christmassy looking like floral or something, I don't know. And then I always put this wreath here, just it looks Christmassy. And then I have this pillow that I always put out here that the dogs always lay on. And then I have this on the shelf that I made. So I just have, again, those little like stocking holder things. And then these little like, they're supposed to be candle holders, but I think they just look fine plain. The little like bulbs or whatever. And then these, I was gonna like make a tie and hang them, but I think they look fine just like sitting there like that. Then I have this sled with me and Andy's picture in it. And then over here, I need to get rid of that because I can't find the refills for it anymore, so I need to just throw it away. But I have this little bucket full with garland and then the ornaments on it. And then this is just like a pretty box that I think I got, or my mom kept on like a present or something, so I just stuck that in there. And then on our dining room table, I didn't really go all out because really nobody comes down here anyways. So I just put these. My mom actually sewed these when she was like first learning to sew. So I made sure to put those out. They're like coasters. And then this is like a cookie tray that my mom had when we were younger. This says ingredients for Merry Christmas. And then I just put the little Santa guy on top. And then over here we have the little Christmas village houses. There's like a bunch of little people and stuff that come with it, but it's up there so you can't really see it anyways. We do have 2 Christmas trees and we used to put one there, but this year we just really didn't feel like putting it out because nobody's coming to visit and there's really no point. But that lights up. I don't know if you can tell. You can tell when the lights are off. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the inside decorations. I'll show you the outside decorations when it gets completely dark. That way you can see all the lights and everything and how pretty it looks. So then I was waiting for it to be dark to show you guys the outside lights and stuff that we put up, so I get faces. And so we put up lights on the house, which we didn't do last year. We just put up the pre-lit garland or whatever. And then I did a few other things, like I put like a little sled out and stuff, so we'll show you guys that here.
So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, so that's outside decorations. It really didn't take that long to put it all up, which was nice. And it looks really good, and our neighbors decorated, and a lot of people on our street actually decorated, so it looks very Christmassy. But I also got a few questions on my Instagram that I figured we could throw into this video because I didn't get enough to do like a full Q&A. I actually asked these, when did I ask them? Like 10 days ago, less than 10 days ago.
These questions?
Yeah, December 3rd.
Thought that was on a trip.
Yeah,
That was a different one. Oh, same.
Yeah. But yeah, I asked these when we were driving back from Ohio to North Carolina during our drive, just because I was bored. But I'll go ahead and read off the questions and then we'll answer them. So we're not gonna answer this question. So the first question is from Sherry F. Smith. Have things changed between you guys because of the gap in being together? So if you are new to my channel, you wouldn't know that he just got back from a 6-month deployment and then he was gone for a year before. So I'm gonna let you answer. Do you think things have changed?
It's different because it's like the first time you don't realize, and the second time you do, you kind of understand what's going on, like what you're missing back home.
Do you think things have changed between us?
I think we just kind of got back into our normal routine.
Yeah.
Get back to what we're normally doing, which isn't a bad thing, but
I think each time it feels different though.
yeah.
Do you think that? I think each time you like learn more and you are stronger after each time. So I don't know. I just feel like.
Like you were happy to see me for like a couple of days, and then you're
Shut
like,
up.
I'm tired of him now.
No, but things definitely change, not in like a bad way, but it's not gonna be like the same. Obviously for me it took a lot of adjusting. I feel like it took me more adjusting than you. Do you agree?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, cause for him he just like fell back into his normal stuff, whereas me for 6 months, 6.5 almost, I just lived here by myself. And so I made this whole routine of it just being me. And before he left too, I didn't really have as much on my plate as far as like school and work and stuff. And now I feel like I'm doing more of that. So then like maintaining like being a wife, not that I wasn't being a wife when you were gone, but like now I have to do more. Like I have to obviously cook more, because before I could just eat cereal and it was fine. I don't think you'd be okay with eating cereal every night, would you?
I can definitely probably make it.
Okay, what's our next question? This one's for me, from Kitchen Beast. I don't know. Do you think about joining the Air Force? So this is like kind of a topic that we've been talking about lately. I never thought about enlisting, just because I already had went to college and I had a decent amount of credits starting out. So I never really thought about enlisting like out of high school. But commissioning is definitely an option for me. It's just kind of like, what life do me and him want, as far as like, do we want to be military or do we want to be civilian? Like, when do we want to have kids? Like all that stuff, because me commissioning would definitely, like, we would go off of that, I guess.
Next one is, will there be a baby Bruce, from Caitlin? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Next question.
No.
Really plan on having any kids soon, but after we establish ourselves, probably.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
have 2 kids, so.
we talk about it a lot. Like we've been married for over 3 years now, but he's also been gone for half of it, literally. So, and just having the dogs and stuff, I think just with him being gone, it's like we're just enjoying it just being us. And I don't know, sometimes I think we're ready for kids and like we should do it now, but then other times I would, like, now that I'm so close to finishing my degree, I want to finish and actually be able to use it, versus like having a degree and paying a student loan but not using my degree and like having to stay home with kids. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's just not really what I want to do.
Mallory, not really a question,
She has a
but
YouTube
tips
channel.
on buying a new car. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Read it again.
Not really a question, but tips on buying a new car. So we just bought a new car, our Mazda CX-9.
Yeah.
Well, used car, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's
the
new to
same.
us, so
Yeah.
that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, we bought a Mazda CX-9. We traded in the Malibu that we used to have. And I guess tips would just be, do your research.
You gotta catch, they're trying to sell you something, so they're gonna try their hardest to.
Yeah, they try to sell you everything. Like, they try to sell us packages on, like, what was it, if the paint chipped or something. And it just, like, adds on more and more and more to your monthly payment. And I would just say, like, do your research. Look up, like, the brand of the car and, like, that year, make, and model. If it has any, like, recalls or, like, stuff that goes wrong with it, right? And then just, like, I don't know, just figure out, like, your gas mileage. I would say, like, a big thing, too, that people, I feel like, forget. They're like, oh, our payment's only going to be $300 a month. But then they forget about car insurance. And it's like, okay, well, monthly you're paying, you could possibly be paying a lot more than what you think you're going to, or what you are now, because of the car insurance going up. Ours actually went down because of all the safety stuff in our car, but yeah. Any other tips?
Yeah, that's a big upgrade.
Huh?
No. Yeah.
You don't think about anything else? If you're trading in a car, I would say, like,
Don't put negative
Yeah.
equity on another vehicle, because it's.
yeah, I would say if you're gonna do that, just like try to sell it outright and then just like start cleaning on a new car. I would say don't buy a brand new car. I don't think we'll ever buy a brand new car again.
It depreciates as soon as you leave the
Yeah.
lot, so it's.
It's not really worth it. I mean, our car is really nice and it's.
Unless you
used.
bougie. If you bougie, you go ahead and buy
I
a
would
brand
say
new car.
also like look into the extended warranty and like make sure you see like what it covers and stuff. Because we ended up getting the extended warranty just because we felt it was worth it. But
Next question, from Caroline, did you train your dogs by yourself, or did we take them somewhere? Because you just got a golden retriever, that's nice. They're the best dogs you can have, in my opinion.
we're a little biased, but
She actually trained them while I was gone, so we got both of them. Jax while we were, I think, midway. I was midway in my year
Yeah.
tour, and then I think a month out, I was like, you know what, we need another one. You have to have 2.
well, we were planning because you were due to come home in January, and we had already had Jax. He was already what, 7 months old?
Yeah, about 7 months.
Yeah, and he was like pretty much completely trained, and so I was like, okay, I think it's time to get another dog, because we knew we wanted to get 2 dogs like within the same age, because we wanted them close together just because we thought that was cool. So we knew we wanted a girl, so I called the breeder that we got them from and was like, hey, do you have a litter coming up or whatever. She had one that was going to be ready in December, And I was like, well, can you hold her for me for longer, because my husband's gonna get back and I want to like him to come with me to pick her up and like be a part of all that. So that was our plan. But Andy was like, just go ahead and get her, because she's just staying with the breeder and like she's bonding with them rather than like bonding with you and getting used to it. And I feel like you wanted me to get a start on potty training too, so I could start potty training her. That way when he got home, like we were kind of already in the groove of stuff. So I had her for like a month before you got home.
Who would want to miss that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I had her for like a month before you got home, and she was like already good to go and everything. But as far as like training them, I've done everything by myself. I think Daisy was a lot harder to potty train. I don't know if it's just like being a female or whatever, but I think she's just more stubborn. And yeah, as far as like sitting, shaking, walking on a leash, everything I've done by myself. And then I feel like you helped a lot with Daisy, and you've helped a lot like with Jax now that he's older. But it really just takes time. Yeah.
Sometimes I like leave stuff out, like my shoes and stuff, because she's so fetish with chewing her shoes now.
Yeah, she does.
It's only the left shoe. It's weird.
Shut up. That's not true.
No.
She'll like randomly come up with like things that she likes to do. Like she went through phases of chewing the couch. She doesn't do that anymore. She did go through a phase of chewing the carpet. She doesn't do that anymore. And now she likes to chew our shoes if we leave them out. But I think it's just she has like anxiety when we leave. She doesn't do it when we're home. She just does it when we leave.
Oh, and our towels.
Yeah.
We have decorative towels on our stove and our fridge.
Yeah.
And she would drag them around the house.
Yeah. But it really comes with age though too. Like I'll get some messages from people that are like I have a 7-month-old puppy and he's acting crazy. Your dogs are so calm. My dogs are also both 2 years old. One's almost 3 years old. So
yeah.
What's the next one?
All right, we have one more. The others,
two more.
They're asking if we're expecting babies. We've already answered that question.
Oh yeah. What does the other one say?
We already have 2 babies.
What other videos do you plan on showing on your channel?
We get the summer coming up, so.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just like vlogging things that we feel like we want to vlog. My usual like day-to-day clean with me stuff. I do want to do more videos around the dogs. Maybe videos that Andy now can help me with. That I like can't. It's hard for me to do things with the dogs because I can't like film myself and show the dogs at the same time, like show us all at the same time. So I want to do some like training ones. And maybe like funny things that the dogs do, like their habits and stuff. I think that would be funny. So yeah, I definitely want to do more with the dogs. I might do an updated grooming routine, and maybe like a few other routines with them. I also want to talk more about my school and stuff because I haven't really talked a lot about that, and that's like a huge part of me. So yeah, and maybe we'll do like an updated like dealing with deployment or something video. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you could talk more about like the deployment. I don't know. If we get questions or something, who knows. So yeah, that's all the questions that we got. If you guys have any more questions, message me on my Instagram. I'll put the handle on the screen, or comment down below. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.